As we are into 2023, this is a very frequent day for state laws to be going into effect, things that have gotten passed during uh, the last legislative session, or even ones before longer term plans. And we're going to look at some of the most notable and important law types of these laws that will now be implemented starting today. And the first one coming in form of minimum wage, and we're seeing over half of states with minimum wage increases starting in 2021. A few states, including Connecticut and Florida, are states that will start their minimum wage increase at other points throughout the year, but but almost every state on this graphic here from ABC starting their new minimum wages on January 1st today. Uh, so we got the states in yellow raising their minimum wage by 90 cents up to 10.85. States in the slight shade of orange going just 25 cent increase from 11.75 to $12. This um, moderate orange color 85 cent increase 13 to 13.85. This dark orange from 14.13 to 15, and then the biggest ones coming in the, of course, West Coast, most liberal states in the country, California, Washington, going all the way up to 15.74 for over there. So this follows the trends that we have been expecting. The more rural states with lower cost of living, lower taxes, also have lower minimum wages, and the more liberal states that have higher cost of living, more taxes, have higher minimum wage. This is totally expected, and maybe we'll see some of these states in gray pass minimum wage increases this coming legislative term. Some good portion of these states still using the federal minimum wage, which is still at 7.25, despite many efforts at the federal level to increase that um, value. Also on wages, pay transparency. California and Washington join Oregon and New York City. Employers are now required to post information about salaries to people who are looking to work for those companies. So more workers' rights coming from that provision from the standpoint of recreational marijuana after a bunch of ballot initiatives during this year's midterms. Maryland and Missouri are the two states that got affected by those and are now going to have less strict rules and regulations for recreational marijuana for people over 21. This nice little graphic from also from ABC summarizing the whole state of the U.S. from the standpoint of marijuana. Growing amount of states legalizing and for both recreational and medical use, and a definite majority of states for um if you combine both of those two categories, it's a very popular topic that has been increasing in public support as of recent years. So once we look back at the start of 2024, we might see this map being slightly altered and more states having either legalized for medical only or changed from medical only to both recreational and um, medical, and some criminal justice reform. The Safety Act from Illinois, trying to fix their pretrial detention system that they view as being unequal for people who are unable to pay bail amounts, and part of a broader effort to reform our justice system. California restricting use of rap lyrics in criminal investigations with growing numbers of high profile rappers having criminal problems. This could be significant for people who are being charged in the state of California and multiple states. new regulations for the expunging of records for former felons who don't commit any crimes after they are released from um, prison, but of course with some objections. So a lot of important new laws coming into play now that we've hit 2023. Certainly not without controversy, but it's happening, and we'll see in a while how these are affecting society.